5 till midnight. This is the official podcast of the Giants as a garbage franchise that
take off. Well, it's the
49-17.
illegitimate scholar podcast right now, apparently.
Wait, what?
In the top right corner.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, the branding, illegitimate scholar, not 5 till midnight.
That's weird.
Fucking cunt. Once
Dude,
you worry how many fucking rings the Eagles have, 1, and then you can worry about everything else.
Oh, whatever. Oh, that's what we're doing. Okay, it's fine. Actually, no one's watching yet, so it's totally cool. But I'll have to edit this in post. So Cleveland. All right, boys. What the fuck do we want to talk about tonight? I had something that I had saved. And it's about bagels. And should do that.
What episode are we on? How many episodes have we done?
9, I
think. What the show is now? We're just talking about bagels. Is it what the
Dude,
show is?
9. Dude, pull up a Sean Strickland tweet right now.
Yeah, somebody else pull up a Sean Strickland tweet right now. Oh, did you see the new thumbnail? It's Knights of the Round Table, but retarded.
Yeah, so just us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sean Strickland.
Yeah, dude, he's been going wild. Did you see what he said about Bud Light? That was pretty smart. Did we talk about that already?
Awesome. Yeah. No, I don't think we talked about it, but
yeah, he basically forced Bud Light to now he's the sponsor of Bud Light, so he can just say as much as he wants. And he's like, they can choose to sponsor me or not. I'm like,
yes, hilarious.
Dude, I love that so much.
Did you see he saw Sneeko, the Manosphere guy, Sneeko. Sneeko came up to him and was like, "Oh, hey." And he's like, who are you? Like Sean Strickland's like, "Who the fuck are you? Are you some like fucking streamer or are you some fucking YouTuber? Like what the fuck? What's up, dude? Stay in school." Like basically what Sean Strickland said.
Dude, him telling the Nelk boys and shit, they're like fucking bitches and they're weak men is so funny, dude. It's so
dude.
Him. Well, dude, I don't know if you like all these Manosphere guys, like at least Tate could fucking fight. Like he's like a kickboxer, like you know what I'm saying. But like all these other guys, they're like, be a man. And then like I've seen these guys throw hands in some videos. And I'm like, oh, you guys shouldn't be telling anybody how to be a man at all because rule 1 should be how to throw a fucking jab and cross the combination.
Yeah, it's like the Zerka dude. Did you see that?
That's what I'm referencing.
That was hilarious. That was hilarious. He looked so bad. And then there was a video of prior to like where the big video that came out, and he like threw something and broke a bottle at the guy first, and then started talking shit to him. He like walked up on the street all big and bad, and then threw something at him, and looked like a complete bitch after that. Like
yeah. That sucks, man. I mean, that's why I wouldn't do stuff like that because then you're in a situation where your fans are relying on you being a douchebag. Like you just got bad fans. I don't know. You don't want that.
If they have bad fans, you sold your lie to a bunch of fucking people because you can't even fucking fight. So their fans are expecting you to be like, you could probably fuck up this guy, right? And then you get housed.
Yeah.
And you're not even like, oh, he got caught with a cheap shot. He just got beat up.
Yeah. It's like that Bradley Martin guy. That Bradley Martin guy that's like, I was like, I could take like, and he's like picking on like Mighty Mouse.
By the way, I think Mighty Mouse chokes him out.
He's like, Mighty Mouse.
Oh, Mighty Mouse fucks him up.
Yeah. Chokes him out 2 seconds.
Well, I think he does it like for trolling because everyone fucking shares that shit everywhere.
I don't think he does.
Really?
I think he does now. I think when he first would say that shit, like he's like, you think I'd be fighting someone in a street fight? Like I'm 260 though. That whole thing, that was real.
Yeah.
Now it's a meme, and now he's like leaning into it because he's like, no, I always fuck that, dude. He was serious.
Did you see him wrestle Brian Callahan? He wrestled Brian Callahan, who's literally Typo's height and like probably 20 pounds lighter than him because he's an old guy that's
Brian Callen
in his 50s. Yeah, Callen. Yeah, Callen.
Callen. Yeah, Callen.
I hate Brian Callen, dude. He's such a douche.
He is a douche, but he fucking wrestled the fuck out of Bradley Martin, and Bradley Martin has fucking 120 pounds on the dude, and like fucking 30 years.
Yeah,
wild. These guys, dude. Manosphere. Hey.
The worst.
What is this? What are we gonna watch?
Yeah, what are we looking at?
Stuff, dude?
I thought we were watching bagels or some shit.
Types are true. Today on Offending Everybody, we're talking about racial stereotypes. Starting out with the sexiest race, Latinas. Damn, Latina chicks be banging. Whether it's their tan complexion, curvy bodies, or booties so big when they sit down they get taller. And they have so much passion too. The way that they talk, eat, or dance like they're into softcore porn. And all this translates to better time in the bedroom. They don't dead fish it like your average white chick. They'd ride
really
your
bad.
dick like it's a horse with Down
I
syndrome.
didn't watch this first. Oh my god.
You know, it's ironic because my biggest fear is drowning while my biggest turn on is being suffocated by a girl's Tonka truck. Next up, most athletic, which has got to go to the blacks. Just think about golf where you basically have to be wealthy in order to play. And who's the best golfer of all time? That's right, a black guy. Think about how hard it must have been for this guy to reach the top. You think country clubs in the 90s were open to all race and genders? This washer's for whites only. And don't even get me started on basketball. Where's the white LeBron James? Well, that's right, he doesn't exist. Every time a white person has the ball, you can hear the coach yell, "Pass it to the darkie!" Next up, most wins, which we all know belongs to the whites. We conquered the world, which is wild, because how do we capture black people? At any point, they could just be like, you know we could beat the crap out of you, right? And you know who always gets treated fairly by the cops?
I have an answer that could get us banned from YouTube.
Now hold on.
Yeah, there's a couple answers there.
You guys actually
All
want
right,
to
we're
keep watching this?
holding.
Yeah, dude.
I'm not
My
gonna
white
say
ass. All I do is jack up the whiteness to 10. Ah, gosh darn it, officer. I am so sorry. I made a little whoopsie daisy when I ran over those black children. Well, they were probably selling crack anyway, so I'll let you off the warning. Side note, it always amazes me when people say white people are this superior race. Like how? We can't even walk outside without diving in a pool of sunscreen. Every summer I find a new mole, like, I wonder if that's cancer. And have you seen his age? Oh, we'll look horrible after 50. Compare Sam Jackson at 74 to Post Malone at 34. It's not even close. Next up, hardest working, which are definitely Mexicans. Go to any restaurant and tell me I'm wrong. Every Mexican works like they're about to have explosive diarrhea. Hot, 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 hot. And they know how to do everything. It's like they're born with carpentry skills, which does make sense because most of them are named Jesus. And they work no matter the weather. It could be 103 in the middle of July and you'd still see them picking fruit like Sam Smith at a pride parade. And Mexicans deserve jobs.
Damn.
I don't see you
That was
outside of
good.
Home Depot showing off like you're a bodybuilder at a slave auction. We got 10 over here, 10 to 10 over here, 10 over here, 8, 8, 8, 8 over here, 8 over here, 4, 4, 4 over here. Is anybody going to be a 4, 4, 4 sold for $4 an hour? Next up, saddest people, which has got to be the Russians. Can't blame them. It's colder than a penguin's ballsack over there. Have you ever seen a Russian person smile? It doesn't happen. If you try, someone will yell clear as the SS takes you away in a black bag. And Russia is rampant with corruption. See, in America, you have the option to vote for a Republican
like
who will fuck you, or a Democrat who
like
will also fuck
racial
you. But in
jokes.
Russia, you have no
This is
options.
terrible.
It's either Putin or the guy who
This is fucking terrible.
The only-
all
The only
all
good
the racial
part was
jokes are
picking fruits
compliments.
like Sam Smith. Yeah. The only good one was
Right.
picking fruits like Sam Smith. I liked that one. That one was
Yeah,
good.
that was a good one. But that was like
The only insult was for white people too.
that's my
Like,
point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look how ugly we are when we get old. Like, bitch, I'm fucking old. Who gives a shit?
Which, especially when he was like, "What makes us so great?" I don't know, culture, like cultivating civilizations, inventions, art. I don't know. Keep going. Like, what the fuck does that mean? It's a crazy thing to say.
It was the woke stereotypes.
Yeah, that
I mean,
was
I
like-
agreed with the first one. The first one was great. The first one was good too. I like that one.
Yeah, that was. Where'd you find that? Stop eating
sent you that?
tinfoil and fucking
Internet?
answer the question.
I'm not
Thanks.
eating tinfoil, dumbass. I'm eating the
Do you
cheese.
just like put on like videos so we watch them so you can like eat? Is that what
No.
this is? Dude, does it work?
He just
I don't have
to-
he just entertains.
I can
us.
eat
It's like,
anyway.
let
What do you
He
mean?
just-
I
he
don't
just, like throws on a video like we're apes. Like here, you watch this. I'm gonna fucking eat, dude.
I
Dude,
mean,
feel like this
I
is what
ended
my
the
mom
video,
did
I'm
when I
still
was a
eating.
kid.
I mean, he is
we-
a fucking high school history teacher. That's what mine did.
We should be mad, but that's exactly what happened. He treated us like kindergartners. We fell for it, and we just
And
listened. So
we
really,
did it.
we should be mad at ourselves.
I'm not mad. I'm just
We're all like,
damn, dude.
huh?
You just blatantly
Oh.
disrespected me on live stream here.
He's like, "Hold on, guys. The TV, the screen's talking to me. I gotta listen for this."
Well, I
Typo actually
forgot.
just popped a chub. Typo just popped a chub. He's like, I'm into masochism, actually. Like,
I forgot my I forgot to spray it down, so the cheese stuck here, and it's not like I'm gonna waste the cheese. Like there's starving kids in Africa. I gotta eat this.
yeah, but you're
That's
not
'cause-
starving
That's
or
'cause
in
you've
Africa.
been- that's 'cause
You're
you've been
goddamn
eating-
right. I'm not
Or a
starving, but
kid.
Because you've been eating
Yeah.
all the fruit that it's allotted to them probably every fucking week.
they gotta try to get their fruit harder. I don't know. We go to the grocery store, dude.
Man,
or anywhere you're
standing.
standing.
always
Joke in there somewhere.
I always love the like when like the losing Super Bowl team gives their like championship jerseys away to like kids in Africa. I always thought that was the
That shit's
funniest.
wild.
I thought that was fake. The first couple times I heard that, I thought that was fake, and I had to look it up. I was like,
Now,
wow.
see, I'm obviously older, and that was a '90s thing for sure. Like we would
Yeah.
see that on TV in the '90s. You'd be like, "Oh, the fucking Bills
And
lost
then they-
again."
Stop doing
It's like
That
it's
shit's
like
so
your team
crazy.
lost that we give them to like poor kids in third world countries, dude. It's so disrespectful.
I mean, they don't give a shit. they don't. They
Yeah.
don't follow
They're
Buffalo
like-
Bills. Yeah.
I
They're
know,
like,
but
this
instead of
team
being
gets
funny-
rings. You guys get to have your merch on a third world fucking country's kid.
Yeah, like you don't get to wear the jersey. We actually give it to like little poor kids. Like it's like,
Yeah.
damn, dude. Like I want to wear
Because
that.
you guys are shit.
Should have caught the ball better. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. Could you imagine though? Could you imagine like giving the Falcons when they lost to the Patriots that year? That and then the African kids are like, nah, fuck that. Fucking 28-3, bitch. Like
Dude, that would be hilarious.
Yeah, I like to think that well, that's my train of thought. So holy shit, that was crazy. It's really in one ear out there. I just had a joke and it was gone. Like a fucking flash over my eyes, dude. That was crazy.
I hate when that shit
That
happens.
was nuts.
I hate when that shit
I
happens.
just had I was even trying to just recover the joke and I couldn't even get to the point of the joke. That's how bad that was. I'm gonna bow out.
Going back to that fucking so I realized something this weekend, and it's it on the ride home it fucking sucked, but I was out this weekend. It was Veterans Day, it was a Marine Corps birthday, and it was my girlfriend's brother's birthday, and we went to a club for his birthday. And it's like going back to this this manosphere shit, people acting crazy and wilding out for no reason. Well, I was at the club and there were some people being fucking stupid, as people do at clubs. And I just remember there was a guy flipping me off at one point, and in my head I had like a whole scenario. He was like above me, and he's like leaning over like this, flipping me off. I didn't even know he was flipping me off. I don't even know why he was flipping me off. I didn't do shit. So I turned around and I just see him, and the first thing that popped in my head, it was like,
Drag him off.
I'm gonna grab his hand.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab his hand and pull him down face first. And then I was like, I'm a better man than this now. Like I gotta be better than this. Cause I go to jail. Or I get
not
jumped.
if you
Like,
leave.
I don't have anybody. I had two girls in tow. Like it was my girlfriend and her friend. I couldn't leave them. So I
Put
was
one on your back, the other one's
Oh my-
fucked. How it goes.
but I was just like, man, if this was like on the way home, I was like, if it was 6 years ago, 7 years ago, it would have been a lot different. Like it would have been a lot different if I was like, and
I don't
I'm
have
just
that
like,
in me.
damn, I'm getting old. I'm just getting older. And I'm like,
Nah,
I
the
can't
first-
do it. Well, now it's more like a
That's a positive
self-preservation
thing,
thing.
dude. Don't
because-
listen to how is Adam the least mature one of us who just wants to fight?
Yeah, Adam's
Like, what the
no,
hell,
dude,
man?
right there in the club. Like, why
Well,
are you gonna make a
He
scene?
has to learn
This
a
For
is-
the
lesson.
bird,
He
dude?
has to learn a lesson.
I
Don't flip off
agree.
random
Well, that's kind of
strangers.
how I feel. Yeah. Well, and it was like an ongoing thing. They kept knocking their drinks over, and it was falling onto like our booth area. And it was a fucking lit club in the middle of downtown Phoenix at 1:30, 1:45 in the morning when this part was happening. And I was like, am I really gonna like fuck this guy up and
That's
not
for you, Adam.
and then go to jail?
But you're saying jail, like I don't understand. Leave. Like you only go to jail if you stay. Like just leave. No one knows who you are.
No,
you're
because I
not,
would
you're not
fuck him up.
famous.
That's the problem.
Yeah, you fuck. The
'Cause I
cops aren't going to
just
show up in
black
2
out.
seconds. Yeah, fuck them up. and
Oh
then
no, they
be like,
patrol
"Whoa."
outside. They patrol outside.
Well, that
It's a
would have been
club.
info
It's like a
the
club
first time
row.
I said this.
Yeah.
Okay.
My bad. It's
Now listen for
it's
a
club.
moment.
This shit happens all the time.
I'm sure it does.
Wait a minute. I'm white.
Oh, they didn't show the beginning of it.
Where you going? Don't you ignore me. This is a perfectly
So
good
he
It's
moment
right
to
here
throw
is
your
Adam.
life away.
Fucking
This is
boondocks.
Where you
This
going?
is Adam.
Don't you ignore me.
He's
This is
acting
a
like
perfectly
that.
good moment to throw your life away.
Right here.
Fucking
If you're
boondocks,
only
dude. What a
listening to this,
show.
not watching it, it is from the Boondocks, not the Boondock Saints, but the Boondocks. Yeah, it's a terrific show.
I'm
And
not
Adam's
Phenomenal
that guy.
show.
the one starting the altercations in these
Yeah.
hubbubs I get into. Okay.
If you're
No, if I get touched, it's
Someone's
different.
like,
If I get touched, it's
"F you."
different. Somebody,
you
yeah, somebody around me gets touched, it's different. Like, but I black out.
Yeah.
Like I black the fuck out when I go into that mode. I black the fuck.
You sound like internet
So
tough
I was
guys
like-
right now. And I can say that since neither of
I
you can
know.
beat me up.
Well,
Since you're far away from me.
You're too far away.
You're too far away.
Too far.
Also, I like how the guy
I
who was
just know I
trained
just don't do it anymore.
I like how the guy who was trained in combat was like, I just black out when I get angry. Like, maybe that's the best thing from our veterans.
Yeah. Luke's in like freaking
On Veterans
Walmart
Day.
having a freaking breakdown. He thinks that the Hispanic people walking around him are like Taliban. Like, Charlie's in the trees, man. They're coming out of the tree line, man.
Yeah,
Shut up.
I don't know. It was just a realization where I was like, man, jail means more to me now.
It probably
I
should
go to
have
jail and then they find and you do now, man. That's the thing. It's different. It's different. You can't just get in a
Misdemeanor,
fight now. Mm.
It's like a misdemeanor.
Just
You
can't-
can't like go to jail if you
it's-
fucking kill the guy. They're different.
Dude, Adam's just like, yeah, whatever, misdemeanor. Dude, not everybody's a comedian. We can't
Yeah.
just like
A
get
misdemeanor gets me
arrested.
fired, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I
Yeah.
can I can get a
Like, I
misdemeanor to
don't-
be honest, but none
I
of the
can't
other
just,
guys
like,
can.
get a misdemeanor. Like, what are you talking
Hey.
about?
Dude, I love how
Fair.
you think this way,
I
Like-
live a
like
very
it-
different life.
dude.
Yeah,
You
dude,
are-
you're acting like this is just the complete rational situation. It's like I don't understand what Luke's talking about. Fuck him up right there, and I'm like, dude, I have a job. I have opportunities.
You can use that as a bit. You can use that as
yeah,
a
you
bit
can
later
make
on.
it a joke. Like literally go on stage and profit
make
off
money
that.
off
Dude,
of
I
it.
swear to God,
You
I
are such a Staten
I
Island motherfucker,
forget
dude.
that that's a thing that exists. You guys are like, yeah, I have a job. I'm like, oh yeah, that's right.
You forget that people have jobs. I love this.
I go to jail and I can't go to work, dude. Like I'm fired. You know.
Wait,
like,
is there a relation in is there a difference in relation to physical violence in USA between South and North? Yes, and
Not really.
That only applies to the East Coast. It only applies to the East Coast because
well,
West
yeah, but
Coast
that's
is
what
different.
South means. That's what South really means,
Right,
and it's
I know,
not
but
really the
South and
South.
North.
It's
like
there's a
South
different metric.
cities,
It's east
like
west.
South urban. Like what are we talking about here?
Well, he's talking like the South, like the South compared to the South
the
to the
South, the
Yankees,
Southeast.
basically.
we're not talking about Arizona, guys. When people say the South, they're talking about like Texas to Georgia. Like you
yeah,
know
but
that.
like that's not still
Absolutely.
no though.
I just wanted
Still
to
not
no,
clarify.
difference in
I mean
fighting.
technically it is, but it's because of a different.
I meant in fighting style. Like,
I was just
is there a
clarifying.
difference in fighting? Is physical.
Oh,
there's
I'm
no difference in
sorry.
physical violence between North and South.
I
would say
think,
there's
more.
I think what he meant
is
is
what I'm
like
saying.
it's more acceptable in the South than it is in the North.
And that's probably true.
I don't think that's true either.
Maybe, but
I don't think it is. I think
I don't know.
if
Have you been to
anything,
Philly?
well, they're just animals. That's a different. That doesn't count. They're not even
They're
human
human
beings, there, bro.
animals.
They're not even
We
human
should
beings.
That's
You're
an
talking
open
about.
air
we
zoo.
should be bombing
Open
Philly,
air zoo.
actually.
Yeah.
Israel should be bombing.
Bombing
Philly.
Philly. Yeah, I know exactly what this cartoon is. This is kind of me. I'm also like Russell Crowe in that South Park episode, like fighting around the world. Like,
Fight.
"Oh, we're right here." Fight this guy. Sound be
Dude,
sick.
I
now.
just rewatched.
Sound be sick.
Give it to me.
Fucking-
Quick left.
Great job on winning that second belt, Connor. How does this all feel to you?
It's not enough, Joe Rogan. Give me your belt.
What?
Give me your belt.
What are you?
Give it, give it.
What are you doing, Connor? Connor, stop it! Connor, stop it! Stop it! No, Connor! No means no!
Fuck you. Give me it. Quick left.
Just taking his belt.
So funny. They're just giving it to him.
Huff, 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 huff.
Just fucking imagine Adam right
Give me your
now.
belt. Counter punch.
Counter punch.
Space and shit.
Quick left. Counter punch. Stick punch.
He says counterpunch when they're not punching him.
I know. No, he's saying Connor punch, not counter.
Oh,
Mm,
dude, freaking leprechaun.
Yeah, the stereotypical
The
Irish
Ryan's
thing
belt.
is so funny. Yeah, Ryan's belt. Yeah.
Give me your belt.
Yeah.
What? No, fuck off.
Fuck you, Orion. Give me your belt. High kick.
Ow. Fuck. All right. Just take it. Ah,
So dumb.
Jesus.
All right, I think we got it,
Connor,
Sam. Jesus
Which
Christ,
is
he's about to
I,
play
Yeah.
free
the
me
galactic
videos.
leprechaun with tiny nipples. I am
Did you guys
traveling
know
through the
these
galaxy
All right,
Irish-
to
we're good. We're good.
Giving Sam control of the fucking controls is the biggest mistake.
No, he's just I didn't know.
Dude, have you guys seen the? Oh my god, what the fuck is that?
Sorry, guys. Sorry. I'm gonna apologize for who I am as a person. Just keep going.
Have you seen the fucking roids epidemic in the Nurmagomedov family? Have you seen that shit, Adam?
Yeah.
People have been saying it for years. People
Yeah,
have been
well,
saying it.
They're
for
doing
years.
steroids.
Yeah, the Dagestanis. They were
Yeah.
raised on steroids.
Yeah.
Oh no way, dude.
They fucking hate Jews and love
Oh.
steroids.
Are you
dude.
Chinese or Japanese?
Okay, last one. Promise.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Do you guys see that? The Dagestan and like the airport over there, they
Yeah.
went like Jew hunting, like the
Yeah,
Dagestani
yeah,
airport.
Dude, that is scary. Like
Yeah.
legit. They only stopped there to refuel, and then I guess people heard about it somehow, and there was like a mob just coming to the plane to like hunt the Jays.
It was funny. They
Not
were going
cool.
like room to room in the airport though. Like they were just in the airport rooms, like hiding. Like they were like Jews in here. Nah, guys, no Jews in here. Like yeah, no, get here in the plane.
Like
Fucking insane.
Wait, they just take them at face value.
No,
No
Yeah,
one of
no,
these
like,
guys
well,
are
I
living
mean-
in the mountains.
no, but it's weird. Like, it's funny.
Oh, they
to
were
see them-
looking, and then they
They were-
said, okay, I see.
In other words, like they were like going like room to room, like in the airport, but not like room to room, like the terminals, like electrical closet. Like there's gonna be like a plane full of Jews and like an electrical
what
closet.
the
Like, in
hell?
a fucking...
That's
Like
crazy. These
It's
guys
like the Israeli
read like
plane
half of
landed,
Anne
and they're like,
Frank.
it's... yeah, dude. I was
They
like,
just read Anne Frank.
the
They're
plane
like, Jews
landed.
love to hide in tiny spaces. We have to go everywhere. Everything they learned is from like Anne Frank and then Sacha Baron Cohen movies about Jews. They just take it literally. That's like all they got out there. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. Please don't. And I'm not talking to the Jews here. I'm talking to the Dagestanis. I love you guys. I think you're the
Yeah.
best. I love Khabib. Don't kill me. I'm just screwing around here.
Yeah, I'll fight
I'm
every.
scared of them. I'm scared
Yeah,
of them.
I,
You guys
I
are
don't
the
want to
best.
fight any
Love
Dagestanis,
Khabib,
but I'll
love
fight a
your
lot of
Islam
Jews.
shit. Really
I'm
into
pretty
it.
confident in that.
Yeah. Yeah, I can take an Ashkenazi. I can take 95 times out of 100. I'm taking an Ashkenazi.
That's
not that I would, but I'm saying like if
that's-
we're in a fight,
That's still sad that it's only 95 out of 100.
I don't
You
know.
in that
Could
fight.
be more. Like
There's only
there
one-
used to be a lot of great Jewish fighters in the U.S. boxing early 20th century. It's not
Yeah,
true
until-
anymore, but
Until
for a
black
long
people
time.
started boxing, and then that was that.
No,
Until-
it was they
until-
were
Yeah.
until
they were
blacks
already
and
in it.
Italians started getting in there, and they were like, "Oh, not our thing. Back to money."
Now we can make
They're not
money
the-
off of
They're not the underdogs anymore. Dude. They took the banks over.
Exactly. They're smarter. They fighting stupid. I fought for no reason.
That's when they just
Range
rigged.
round.
That's when they just started rigging boxing instead of winning boxing.
Yeah.
That's just how it goes.
Now they just blackmail politicians. Like,
I
that's
just-
way cooler.
Sounds more fun, to be honest. More money in that.
Yeah. for
Oh, I
sure.
got the video I wanted to share, guys. Okay, if
see
you
it.
don't mind.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Let's
say,
do it
okay,
again.
boys, like we're the Northeast, right? Like Northeast. Okay, I get one of you isn't.
Oh,
don't
I
care.
hate this. I hate this guy. So
I
much.
know you
I
hate
this guy.
I hate him too.
I just before
How
you
do
play
we
the
feel
video,
about this?
I want to preface this. I mean this. I hope this guy dies in a car fire. All right, Sam. hit it.
Yeah. Listen, before we say this,
I
need
saw
you guys
this
to
video
understand.
and I thought he was a retard.
I'm from New England. Like our rivalry is with New York, but like when we're talking East Coast versus West Coast, especially
Yeah.
Northeast, I'm on the New Yorker side. Like they're like our mortal enemy, but like it's
This
because
is like
Californians aren't even real Americans.
This is like
They don't
Eagles
even
and
count.
Giants fans
true.
uniting against Dallas Cowboy fans.
Yeah, like this is
This
is
what
all
that
this
is
guy
again.
says is so
Yeah.
crazy disrespectful. Like I want him deported from the country. Like I really
he's
do.
serious,
Yes.
by the way. This isn't like a
He-
bit. He's not like doing a bit.
Okay.
where he's
Oh,
like,
no,
I'm gonna,
this
I'm
is
gonna
true.
like,
Yes.
This is like real, and I.
And
hate-
by the
I
way-
hate him.
Just so you know what
Us
scooped means.
Midwesterners miss out on all this drama. I don't know.
I
what you
didn't
guys
know
are
what
talking about.
scooped meant, but scooped means a bagel scooped means they take the bread out of the bagel.
Sacrilege.
Why are you buying
Sacrilege.
a bagel? This is crazy. It's like buying a muffin top and only eating the top. Which
Play
is
the video, Sam.
okay.
There's nothing more stressful than ordering a bagel in New York City.
Pause.
I
Pause.
just went to a bagel.
Pause. Child raised pretty probably stressful. Anyway, continue.
No. Chuck here. I'm from Los Angeles. In Los Angeles, if you order a bagel, you walk in, you say, "Hey, can I get a scoop gluten-free bagel?" The person behind the bar is usually like, "Of course.
Okay.
We have these different options today for gluten-free. Of course, I can do that for you." In New York, I just walked in and asked for a gluten-free bagel. The guy just looks at me and goes, "I'm not scooping your bagel, bro."
Yeah. Dude, I'm not taking a bagel out of your bagel that's not a bagel because it's gluten-free. If you want to go gluten-free, just don't eat bagels. If you're a celiac, whatever, I get it. But then you want to scoop it? Dude, what do you mean scoop it? You want to take the bagel out of the bagel? It's offensive. What are they doing on the West Coast, man? Am I the only one that's this mad about this?
No, I got violently angry when I first saw it, but this is old now to me. So my anger is calm.
Yeah.
But LA is full of fucking
I don't even know what that means. Can you help me
I said
in T-Rex
scoop.
here?
The scooped means so you got the bagel, right? There's like the outside crust and then the inside like bread. It's like they take the bread out. They scoop the bread out of it. So it's like only the crust and then a little bit less bread. And then they put the toppings like in that. But it's like you make a bagel and you pull out half of it. It's crazy. It's offensive. Look at this guy's dumb face.
I hate this guy.
I'm not scooping your fucking bagel, bro. Yeah, exactly. That guy was 100% right. It's ridiculous.
Like he's from LA.
New York versus Boston, right? New York versus Boston, but like not this time.
Nope, hate this guy.
No, we can agree on this.
But it's always East versus West when it comes to it.
Yeah.
Like when it goes to
No, I mean California's not America.
So this is the problem. This is the problem though. Like East versus West means the East versus California because like Arizona, it's like California, Oregon, or Oregon, Seattle. Because Arizona, Nevada, Montana, like the next states over, we're not the West. We're not West Coast.
No, I don't consider it. Because when I say West Coast, I mean the faggy cities on the West Coast, like Portland, Seattle, and LA, and San Francisco. That's it. I just mean gay cities on the West Coast and these fucking queers who want to be like, it's something, nothing. By the way, when he said the stressful part, it bothered me so much because it's such an LA douchebag thing to say.
Seriously.
Nothing is more stressful. Nothing is more stressful. How about running for your life in Gaza? That's probably more stressful.
It's New York City. It's not LA.
Flag. Yeah, he probably has a Palestinian flag in his fucking Twitter bio too. He's like, it's so stressful in LA or ordering a fucking bagel in New York City. And free Palestine.
Like, then leave, dude. Then leave.
It's funny too because he went to the only other city in this country that's just as gay as LA, but like not when it comes to with laws and politicians, but when it comes to like people,
not comes to the people,
right? Like
people.
It's still like you lateral transfer,
especially
with, like,
when
your
you're
ideology.
going into a fucking shop.
And they throw the bread out. That's why it's extra why we're mad. They just throw the bread out. Like you make this beautiful bagel. It's New York City. They have the greatest bagel culture in the world. All the Jewish people moved into New York City. They make amazing bagels. It's like one of the main, it's pizza and bagels in New York City.
Bagel Jews are good.
Yes, bagel Jews are deli J's. Bagel J's are deli J's. They're parts of the deli J's. They are 100% good. And it's amazing. But yes, Frenchie, they throw the frickin' bread out. It's crazy. I
like how that person goes, "Hi, can I ask a question here?" I mean, we're not professional. You could do whatever you
urinator.
Want. You can write hard slurs in the chat. I don't give a shit what you do.
I mean, don't write slurs in the chat for the love of God, please.
Well, tower it out so we don't get banned.
He probably went into a pizza place and asked for a Chicago deep dish too.
Probably.
Yeah. I bet he did, and I bet.
Which again, I travel a lot for comedy in the country. I go to a lot of different cities and stuff like that. And this is, other comics talked about this, but it is a douchebag New York thing. Like if I go somewhere, I'm like, this isn't as good as New York. Like I get that, I don't do that. But if you're gonna sit there and tell me no, the bagels in LA are just as good as the bagels in New York, they're not. I'll fight you.
No,
they're just not. I'm not gonna go to LA and bitch about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that guy. But I'm not. I will have an argument every single time. Yeah. I had one guy for real. I did a fucking libertarian event, comedy show out by Pittsburgh one time, and this guy was legitimately for real being like, "Yo, Pittsburgh pizza is like the best pizza," and I was like, "Nah, you're just doing a bit, right?" He's like, "No, I'm serious," and I went, "Listen, man, I'll fight you outside this parking lot right now. It is not. It is not better than you. It is not no matter what you say to me, because no one in their world has ever been like, New York's good, but you know what's better? Pittsburgh pizza. It's never even heard of." So that's like a true delusion to me, where it's like, no,
Nobody
dude,
says
like,
that. Like nobody fucking says that. People in Pittsburgh don't say that. That dude's fake. He doesn't exist. He's not real.
It's wild.
It's like going to like West Palm Beach and saying the seafood is better in Chicago. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So stupid.
And I've been to Chicago. I went to the original Uno's in Chicago, dude. Like the original Uno's, like the actual real restaurant, not the franchise. And it's way. Listen, if you go to the franchise, you're a fucking piece of shit. Don't go there. But if you go to the original,
that's all we got out here.
Well, yeah, you guys, but like if you go to like the original Uno's restaurant in Chicago, it's like downtown. It's like a whole sit down experience. It's like a restaurant. It's like a real thing. Funny part.
Well, it's like a Philly cheesesteak.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah, there's like gyms. Like people are like, oh, Geno's and Pat's, but like that's like not the place. If you're in Philly, everybody goes to like gyms. Every city has their own shit. It's like touristy and not touristy. You know, it's like, no, he's right. Me too. I get violently angry. I get so mad at that. I get mad at the bagel shit. I get mad at the Chinese food shit when people are like, Chinese food out here isn't that bad. I go, no, it actually is terrible. It tastes like actual cat. It does taste like cat out here. Like in New York,
LA Chinese food, that shit's bomb. LA Chinese food has
LA because Asian culture, New York too, right?
Yeah.
Asian culture. That's why.
Yeah.
And,
the Hispanic food in Florida.
It's like that's how I feel.
Amazing.
Well, and that's how I feel. Like, dude, we have some bomb ass Mexican food restaurants here.
Yeah.
We have bomb ass food truck Mexican food places out here. They're some of the best Mexican food I've ever had is out of a fucking truck. And they do Sonoran dogs and fucking meat and whatever the fuck you want. At lunchtime, and all people that go there, it's me, the one white dude, and everybody else there speaks Spanish, and you can pay in pesos. It's fucking bomb.
Yeah, no, dude, it's true. Food trucks have definitely evolved over time. Like they're way better now. Like food trucks looks like legit.
Oh, yeah.
But no, this guy sucks. Fuck this guy. I mean, we don't really watch the rest of this if you don't want to, but like that's pretty much it. That's like pretty much like
the same thing.
That's how I want it. It's like get the fuck out of here. With that shit.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here with that shit. And by get the fuck out of that,
like
here with that shit, I mean go back to California.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of the entire northeast of the United States. Don't go to Canada either. Don't go to the states, the provinces that border us. Get out, dude.
I just don't know how I don't know how their laugh sounds like they're choking on a cock.
That's how
like
everyone in LA laughs.
thing.
Yeah. Dude, I feel like
LA was a weird place. I've been to LA. It's a weird place, dude. I've never been to New York, so I can't really judge. But LA,
you know what? I feel bad for the minorities in LA for having to deal with the white people in LA. To be quite honest,
that truly, like, dude, truly, like, I know we just joked about like the white jokes earlier about like it's annoying, but like that is true. Like, super lefty whites, like in LA, Seattle, like they are the worst. Like they make fun of. You should make fun of them. They are everything you think. Yeah, they are the absolute worst.
It's like Sam. We were talking about it in the group chat. Sam was going off on liberal whites in the group chat. What the fuck?
I knew he was gonna come back with something weird.
I had some power to fucking kick him.
I know. I hate it. I get potassium poisoning. I hope that's his thing.
He was going off on liberal whites in the group chat, and it's like, yeah, they're literally like the worst.
Dude, Sam is a liberal white.
Dude, look at him. This is a liberal white thing to do. Being called liberal white is worse than us calling you gay.
Yeah.
Look at
with your fucking faggy long. Yeah, with your faggy long hair. Probably the man.
I'm never saying faggot or gay again. I'm just gonna start calling people liberal whites. So I was like, oh, you're a fucking liberal white, aren't you? Like,
I think
it's
you
worse.
Calling him Sam's.
It's worse.
You start calling him Sam's. You're a real Sam.
Sam's.
You're a
real fucking Sam right now.
Real fucking Sam. Yeah, but like, I don't. Also, I like how the guy was like blown away when he was like, and the guy was like, I don't make it that way. I'm not gonna do that. He's like, that's how I want it. Yeah, too fucking bad.
Dude, it's such an LA attitude.
Scoop your bagel, bro.
What do you mean you're not gonna?
I love it.
What do you mean you're not gonna do what I want? I wanted it.
Customer's always right.
Oh, dude, that's a white. I mean, it's a male Karen, right?
Dude,
I call that.
Yeah,
it's worse though because he's also just obnoxious.
Or Ken.
Yeah, but he's not even like it's like the soy version of that.
Back in Staten Island, I remember one time I went to get I'm getting a bagel. It's like, I get like a egg bagel with like a bacon, egg and cheese on an egg bagel. And the guy was like, I don't have we don't have any more egg. I'll give you a whole wheat. I was like, I don't want a whole wheat. He's like, well, that's all we got. So you're gonna get a whole wheat. He just made me a whole wheat bagel. And I was like, I guess I'm eating a whole wheat, bacon, egg, and cheese. Like, that's it.
Dude, yeah, you don't screw around with those people.
See, the only places I go to, I find like, if I'm getting a fast one, then I don't give a fuck. I'll go to Dunkin' for donuts or whatever. But if I want like legitimate shit, you know, if I want some like good ass bagels, I go to, this place was opened. It's like authentically owned from a guy that lived in New York for fucking his whole life and moved to Arizona to retire and then opened up a bagel shop, and it's fucking good. It's a good ass bagel shop, you know?
Yeah, there's some
That's the
places
shit
where,
I
like,
go for.
I can't fucking just get something from this place. Like, it's not going to be good. Like, it's like getting Italian food in a diner. Like, you're not going there to get spaghetti and like fucking like chicken parm, dude. You get burgers and fucking eggs. Like, that's what you do at a diner. People do that.
You got you got to eat like the regional food, right? Like, you don't go to freaking. You go to Florida, you get Cuban food. You don't like. You go to South Carolina, you get soul food. You don't go to California and get freaking like Cuban food or
barbecue or whatever. Yeah,
barbecue. Definitely not barbecue or pizza even.
Yeah, fuck that.
Ugh.
Dude, I've had pizza out there. It's not great.
No, it's not.
It's really not great.
You know, you can find a good place, but it's usually someone that came from New York or New England or like New Jersey.
Yeah,
but a
like
lot of that
place that has a pizza culture.
Yeah, but like this is such a very old Italian New York guy argument I'm about to have. But like, I think it like the water thing matters, or like I don't know, because
I don't know if I believe it.
Dude,
but
I'm telling you right now, there's a place open up right behind me. It's called the Borscht Belt. They're from it's like a Jewish delicatessen, right? So a classic like New York delicatessen, where they came from New York. Like the family's famous, you know, have famous like establishment in New York. Come out here, tried it, not good. So it's the same people. I'm telling you, it's like I think it does have to do with like certain ingredients in certain places. I mean,
but like I'm not saying like it has to be as good as New York, but like if like I get a pizza outside of like west or south of New Jersey, like New England, you can trust it because we got the New England style and then the freaking New Haven style. We have a pizza culture, but like in anywhere west of that, like I'm not expecting that much. So I only want it to be like 80% as good as I would expect up here. You know what I mean?
But like,
so like the water's not going to affect it that much.
No, but I'd rather like if I'm like in the middle, like, give me a fucking random state. I don't know, like Oklahoma, let's say. Send me to Oklahoma, right? And I'm like, oh shit, it's late. Let's get a pizza. I'd rather get Domino's, knowing that that's probably going to be better and consistently better than whatever random pizza shop I'm going to find in Oklahoma.
Yeah,
but
dude, it's like sometimes
not in New York.
Just use like ketchup pizza sauce.
Right,
but
in
like
New York, in New York though, I'll just go and get a fucking. I'll be like, that place is probably good, and I'll probably, you know what I'm saying? It's like 99% chance it is good.
Right.
So it's like that's
right.
Because they wouldn't survive if they weren't good, unless they're in like a touristy area. That's what you gotta look at. Go to New York and get a freaking go to Sparrow. They did that in
dude. So speaking of, you were talking about Geno's and you were talking about because I brought up Philly cheesesteaks, but I was there on the day that Gino died, like the actual Gino died. We were there getting Philly cheesesteaks.
We're just melting them at like a
they
light them like a candlelight vigil. They like cheesesteaks on fire and just hold them in the sky for Gino.
Dude, he died that day, and I guess he was only in charge of like ordering the bread at that point. He was only in charge of ordering the bread at that point, but he died that morning, early in the morning, so he didn't order the bread. So they ran out of bread at like 10 p.m. So they had to get more bread, and then all the workers were crying as they're making our Philly cheesesteaks.
Oh no!
They're like, "Do you want cheese whiz or provolone?"
For everybody that doesn't know, Geno's is a famous. Yeah. It's like Philly cheesesteak is a famous sandwich
got, like,
in Philadelphia.
Tears in her eyes.
And Gino is the guy who like started it. It's like a world famous place. Oh my god!
Luke, you should have been like, "Hey, come here. Let me tell you something. It's okay. Don't get your fucking tears in my cheesesteak, thanks." And then just lean back over the counter.
She had like tears in her eyes. She's like, "Do you want provolone or cheese whiz?" And I was like, "I need 2 with cheese whiz." Like. I was like this 16-year-old asshole, dude.
She's like, does this guy's death affect the taste of my cheesesteak?
Because
My
it's
cheesesteak
so
is not
good in
the-
his honor.
It was
You are
like, how long does the fuck
disrespecting
wait, bro?
my family city right now.
Good. Fuck you.
And what's the one across the street? What's the one across? It's
Pat's.
like right across. They're right across the street
Pat.
from each other. Pat's.
Pat's.
So I got one. Or I was like, well, Pat's is shorter, so I got that one. Went over to Pat's, got one from there because I wanted to try which one was better. And Pat's was better. And I was like, well, you fucking should have had the bread.
But again, that's
Like,
a tourist
you know?
spot. Again, Jim's is better. Like, so my buddy George Mills he's a comic, has a pretty funny joke where he's like, people got mad in Philly that they found out Jim's was like full of Trump supporters. He's like, yeah, it's a cheesesteak shop in South Philly. He's like, what do you think? He's like, if cheesesteak could support a president, it would support Trump. Like, that's a good joke.
Dude, crazy. Talking about Trump, the UFC fight. Somebody asked us about the Frivola Saint Denis fight, and that was crazy. I'm a big Matt Frivola fan. Matt Frivola follows me on Twitter. He's dope, and that was a badass fight. Frivola was winning that round, and then got caught with a fucking gnarly kick by the God of War. But also, Trump made his entrance in the main card with fucking Tucker Carlson, Dana White, and Kid
Let's
Rock,
watch it
and
if
the
it's on
entire
YouTube.
crowd cheered
In
in
MSG.
Madison Square Garden.
So,
Yeah,
can we talk about
dude,
Bill Burr's fucking
wild.
stupid liberal cucky wife?
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear about that.
See? Why are
His
you
wife
making a
looked
big
off
deal
Trump.
about it?
No.
Well, he's
Damn
liberal,
you.
dude.
No,
Yeah,
no, I'm
you
not
don't
making a
want
big
black
deal.
people like that.
I don't think it's a big deal. I just don't give a shit. You're
it's
the one.
just-
Yeah.
It's funny to me because it's like, okay, let me tell them, and then I'll gauge their action, and then
No,
if they
I
both go
don't
like it's
feel
not a big deal, I'll
strongly about
drop
this.
it.
I get it. It's a little stupid. It's a little
He doesn't
annoying.
like
I think it was a
talking
dumb
bad
thing
about
for
black
her to do.
people, dude. He's a
If you-
liberal, remember?
No, dude. I will listen.
Fucking
Next
liberal
episode,
I'll
white.
say
just
hard
say
R
it.
right now.
only because of the YouTube monetization. I don't care.
We get Sam to say the R.
I know it'd be so great. We just
No,
get, he's like, I'll say
dude,
it. I'll
that's
say it
not
right
even
now.
in my vocabulary.
It
Absolutely
will be in
not.
5 minutes after we get you to say it out of anger. So there was like so Bill Burr was there with his wife, and Trump happened to walk right by them, and Bill Burr just sitting there like clearly staring dead ahead, and his wife is like flipping him off, and of
Flipping
course
him
all the articles
Yeah.
are like Bill Burr's wife really showed it to Trump like he
Bill
even
Burr's
knows.
black wife.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
This guy
Yeah,
has
dude.
Is she black?
an entire arena
Yeah.
cheering for him. He'd be like, "Oh, this guy's wife let me off. Fuck out of here, you know one."
Yeah.
Bill Burr does not give a shit. Bill Burr is also a lib too.
He is a lib. No, I've been saying that for years.
Yeah,
and
he
people
is.
get so mad
No,
at me.
he's
and
straight up. I mean,
Yeah.
I've liked him less recently for a number of reasons.
Same. I used to.
He's
love
been
Bill
rude
Burr.
to a lot of people too. He like really treated Theo Vaughn like crap. But
Back in the day when he was on O&A, like back when he was a no one, like Bill Burr was the man because he was just like his boss himself, but truly didn't give a shit and would just talk shit and it was
Yeah.
great. And then he started getting more, just like everybody else, dude. It's the same shit. Fucking starts getting all fucking, fame, starts making him more big, and I'm gonna start doing this. I'll start doing this. I'll start doing that. And now it's like I'm in the zeitgeist. But he can't say it because most of his fan base are fucking red-blooded Bostonites
Yes.
who are like, fucking say the thing
Yeah.
about the speech thing again. And then he can't be like, I actually don't like Trump either. But then like the left will give him money. It doesn't really matter. He'll win either way. It doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
My point is though, it's like
All right, here's-
imagine like even if Joe Biden walked in front of me or like another because I don't like Trump
I
obviously,
wouldn't flip off.
but I
Joe
don't
Biden.
hate Trump. Right? I don't like Trump for
Any
the
of
things
them.
we all don't like Trump for, like the war and the fucking inflation, all that shit. We
Yeah,
don't hate him for the fucking lies that the rest of the world hates him for, right?
Yeah.
We hate him for
bullshit.
reasons we should hate him for. So like someone like
Yeah.
Biden, who I truly think is like
Like
an
we
evil
know
person,
why
like,
she's flipping him off.
that's my
Yeah.
point. She's not
Yeah.
doing.
He's
like,
a
you didn't pull out of
racist.
right. That's
Yeah,
my
she
point.
thinks Trump's Hitler, right?
That's
And
my
Trump
point.
is basically
Yeah.
a New York liberal as well.
Well, that actually
Like,
kind
so
of
That's my
yes.
point, dude. This
Yeah.
is my point of all this. Sam, you want to be like, "Oh, was it bag?" That's my
Yeah.
point.
All right, my bad, dude. My bad. I let you
This is
expand.
kinda-
I said one thing, okay? Like 3 words.
Is
Gotta get all
is-
defensive. Maybe your team should have been
There's
more
nothing
defensive last night when they lost 49-0. Or
17.
14.
We scored 17 points.
Oh, you scored 17 points. 49 points up on you, man. You
That's
know
gonna
the
be great.
spread was negative 17.5.
It's
The
minus 17.
expectations
You
were low
fucking-
as hell, but
Well,
holy
first of all,
fuck.
why don't you no ball, nerd? 2. Secondly is that's gonna be great when you guys are also not winning Super Bowl at the end of the year. Anyway, my point of this whole thing is that's my point.
8-1, dude.
Means nothing. Burr's wife
7-1
means nothing. Burr's wife was flipping him off all for the reasons of like, look, I'm a fucking fuck this guy, and like I wouldn't give a shit. Even if Biden walked by, right? I'd be like, look at this fucking loser. I wouldn't be like, fucking Joe. Like, it's so fucking cringy. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
like a Ben Shapiro thing.
Yeah.
Like, Bill Burr's black wife destroys racist ex-president.
Yes. Yes. It's so annoying. But like she thinks she like did something. That's why I just get so mad about
Yeah.
it.
No,
all.
we can
It's like-
learn so much from black women. We should be listening. We should be listening.
Nah.
They're talking and we need to listen.
I'm done listening, dude.
It's her turn. 2024, we
They
need
talk
to
a
put
lot.
Hillary Clinton in because it's her turn.
I'm done
Okay.
listening.
All right, let's go.
That team is making his way into the building.
Look at this king, dude. It's hard to not like the guy sometimes.
Why is it so choppy?
Is it choppy?
Is it just my internet? Is it choppy for
I
you
thought it
guys?
was just me.
Okay, yeah, no, it's
Choppy.
choppy.
Choppy for me.
Can you try putting it in a definition that exists that's not -2?
I
Like 1080 exists, and he's going like to the lower.
I pulled it out of 1080 because I thought that would help the buffering. Hey, I'm doing my best here, man. I
Are
don't know what
you?
the hell I'm doing. Yeah, I'm just bad at it.
No, it looks a lot better now.
Wow, look at that,
Dude,
It's
Kid
almost like-
Rock, bro.
I know, dude.
Fucking
my
Kid
parents
Rock.
are big fans. Big fans.
We're not gonna
of
see. I don't think we're gonna see his wife do it,
Of
though,
course
right?
they
I just
are.
saw.
No.
I just saw a screenshot of it, like a picture of it. I didn't see like the video on the video,
Yeah, I'll pull it up.
but it's so funny. And but like
That's fucking-
yeah. But I've been
that's-
saying this about Burr though
it's just
lately.
dumb.
Like, if you watch his last special of the his Red Rock thing, which I only watched like the first 10 minutes, he's like shitting on COVID, like us who were like COVID was bullshit, right? Like he
Yeah.
was like,
Oh yeah.
you guys are fucking stupid. But then he tries to ease it with but the other side goes too far too. And like, I'm not an idiot, dude. Like you're gonna fool everybody.
Yeah.
Like, you're not gonna fool us. Like we see through that shit.
It was like him on Rogan when during the whole thing. He was like, I'm not a doctor. He's like, you're not a doctor either, Joe. Like, you know, kind of
Right.
thing. And it's just like, yeah, but I'm a rational human being that has, you know, some type of like analytical thought that I can
Perceived
pull
thought
from
of everyday
different-
life, right?
Yeah. I can, you know, sit here and be like, you know, I can go read this. I can listen to this person who I think is a pretty good expert on it. I can listen to this person who also thinks they're an expert on it, but is of the opposite of opinion. And then I can draw some fucking conclusions from those opinions and make one. Like it's not that fucking crazy. Like these people, that was the biggest thing with the fucking vid was like, these people were like, oh, you're not just blindly listening to your doctor. And it was like, do you know how much like doctors get wrong? Like there's a big ass Netflix special on right now that they just won $220 million. It's this family that the girl had fucking some crazy disease and they went down to South America and they treated her with ketamine because they're like, this is what we've seen has like done well. And she got brought back to the United States and they fucking made the mom commit suicide because they kept her away from her daughter.
Yeah.
Because the mom was a registered nurse for a long time and was like, this is what her doctors have prescribed her is ketamine. It's not like we need to fucking get her on ketamine and this, that, or the other. And they bullied her. The fucking doctors bullied her into committing suicide because they kept her daughter away from her. And they finally, I think it was John Hopkins. They had just got settled this week. $220 million they owe the family now, and it was like a fucking long ass court case. But it's like, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not just blindly listening to fucking doctors. I'm getting multiple opinions and trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. And I'm a rational human being that's able to do that. What the fuck?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's scary.
Go
man.
ahead.
Seriously,
Sam.
medical tyranny is
Play
like
the
a real
video.
thing. They can, they
Oh,
they
there she
have
is.
legal power to
I see
restrict
her.
your freedom. They really do.
Watch
Yeah, you
this
see her in the back.
disrespect toward our president, dude. Jesus.
Wow, got him. She even did it like a bitch
it's
too.
very
like a coward.
childish,
She
too.
even did it cowardly too. She even did it like a.
How will Trump
Yeah.
ever recover from this?
It's.
Yo,
I
what
mean,
if Kid
like,
Rock was just like, because he was right there. Like, what if he just dead there? Like,
Dude, in that moment, I kind of wish Trump. I mean, maybe he might know who Bill Burr is, but that'd been great. If, like the best thing he would have been to turn around and shake Bill Burr's hand in that moment would have been the best thing to do. In that.
Yeah, because Bill Burr wouldn't be like.
Yeah, he's not gonna not shake his hand. I mean, any basic respect human being wouldn't do that. There's definitely points in my life where
basic respect human being wouldn't.
Not good.
Yeah. I was like, there's also like, basic respect human being wouldn't like childishly flip off somebody behind their back like a fucking child. That's something a child does. Like if I'm gonna flip somebody off, I'm gonna flip them off. It's like the dude at the club this weekend. I'm just getting told that somebody's flipping me off from behind my head, and I'm like, what the fuck? I haven't even talked to
yell
these
something
people
out like again, right? Yell something out then. Like be like,
yeah.
You're a fucking
not just
like
right. You can't see me. I'm flipping them off.
Yeah, it was so like Biden walks by and be like, "You fuck kids," or whatever. You gotta go.
That's supposed to be the point.
Yeah, it's just dumb. Like I love that legacy media probably picked that up and was like, Bill Burr's wife sends one to Trump. It's just like everybody's laughing at you. This is why the fuck Joe Biden shit was hilarious.
Yeah, that's all Twitter was the last few days, was like conservatives trashing on Bill Burr's wife and libs praising her.
Yeah, because no one has like real convictions anymore. It's just all like whatever fuels our agenda fire for the day. Like we just go off of like they don't give a shit. Like so I was Saturday night at the shows. One of the comics, a friend of mine. He's like a Bernie Sanders guy. He's not like a
I don't mind that.
Yeah.
They're at least principled.
Him and I that's my point. Him and I have like a lot of things in common. Yeah, obviously we, us libertarians and stuff.
Again,
but
I'm economic lefty, by the way, just so everybody knows. I'm pretty left on economics.
That's because you're a fucking liberal.
Because you're a liberal.
No, socially, I'm more conservative than you guys socially. Seriously.
There's no way that's true.
Well, not you.
Annihilate the Jews.
Okay, you know what? I'm not more conservative than you guys, but I'm more conservative than 90% of people in Connecticut. Definitely.
That's definitely true. That's definitely true.
Look, I want to keep
he's in the bottom left too. Like, is he on your guys' screen? Is he in the bottom left?
No.
Oh yeah, I'm a lib. What the
fuck? You're a lib.
I'm a comic.
I'm the fucking anarchist, and Typo's the conservative Midwest. Yeah, it makes sense.
But yeah, your Barney bro friend.
Yeah, no. Him and I were just like talking about like comedy and like how a lot of like other comics are just like psychotic lefties, and it's like you just can't even talk to them about it. Even he has a hard time like dealing with like other like lefty comics sometimes. He's like, yeah, man, I don't know. We probably can't just get rid of like everybody's money, like shit like that. like you'll even hear him saying like shit like defending like capitalism and stuff like that, because like these people are so fucking out there crazy. And he even like he's like, at least he's like, I like you libertarians. Like, he's like, at least you guys like read up on shit. He's like, you guys know what the fuck you're talking about. Like, most of us do, at least. We've read some sort of book. But as he's taking bottom,
yeah, dude. This
guy's
I'm also smoking weed. I'm also, so I can't really say shit, but
like a paleo conservative, okay? Not that I've really looked up what that.
Wait, how are you an economic lefty? So we could all shit on you real quick.
No, I mean, like I guys, we don't live in a capitalist system. We live in a corporatist system.
Yeah, no,
we know that.
Continue, second grader. Go ahead.
So, like, from the American perspective, I mean, guys, the Democrats are right wing.
Roads are going to get built.
Look, an economic lefty in the context of the United States just means that like we use like stop screwing up unions, take power away from the corporate class, like, and what is it? Use antitrust
laws. Reuse, recycle. Fuck you, liberal.
No, destroy Apple. Destroy all these $1 trillion companies. Take them all out.
Yeah.
Freaking I believe in welfare, guys. Sorry, it depends on how it's done, but I believe in some welfare programs. The only reason I don't
like loves black people. That's what I'm talking about.
Guys, black people are fine. I don't dislike. Do you guys not like black people?
No, now you're making it serious and you're making it not fun. Typo's doing a bit, and I'm going with the bit, and you're just having an autism spells.
I got a touch of the tism, guys. I'm trying my best here. All right, I'm gonna smoke more of this weed.
Imagine we were like, on here being like, actually, I'm not too fond of black people, you lunatic. We're joking.
My bad, guys.
Comedy
You're right.
podcast. Jesus.
My bad. I apologize for what I did here. That's what I did. I call people out on what I just did sometimes, and that is what I did.
Dude, you do what Toad does in our group chat. He says also then leaves because Andy makes fun of him too hard. And,
Dude.
like he can't control it.
Thank you, Ray. These mega bailouts of corporations is capitalism, guys. No, like exactly. It's freaking not. Like we're supposed to
We
be on the
agree
board.
with you. We agree with you. We know.
Well,
Who are you talking to right now?
You're right again. You're right again. All right. You know what? I'm just gonna mute this.
No, dude, this whole
I'm
time
wrong
you've been
here,
for
boys.
corporate welfare. Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck do you think we are, dude?
I actually know what, Sam.
That's what I believe in as an anarchist.
Bro, I'm gonna pull my fucking shirt down and have like the Apple tattoo, like in
No, actually, all of
You know
you
what this
really
means?
support Lockheed
corporate
Martin.
welfare.
I got Lockheed Martin on my fucking chest. Like, oh, let's go.
Yeah, dude, we were in the military.
Free market.
Boeing and Lockheed Martin.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a Raytheon tattoo right here.
They sponsor me. I got one on my right arm and one on my left. Boeing, Lockheed Martin. Say hi to the boys.
I'm gonna get a bunch of teardrop tattoos for all the bombs and kills I got.
Oh my god. You can see my eyes glistening. I'm crying. It's not because I'm laughing too hard. I'm just sad.
You fucking idiot.
I don't know if you know this, but we're big Nikki Haley fans. Like,
I love freedom, fucking good steaks, and love Ben's
And
getting
3-inch
bailed out.
shields on men.
Also,
Oh,
Israel.
shit,
We're all
dude.
big fans of Israel.
I'm a big fan of Wells Fargo banking, and I wish they fucking do more.
Chase Bank, love
talking
it.
about?
Great rewards. Great rewards
Yeah.
program.
Sam hit us with, I'm actually economic lefty, and then hit us with the most basic bitch libertarian shit I've ever heard in my life. You're like,
That's what I was like, what is he gonna do? Tell us how to build the roads? Like we can't build the roads without fucking government? Like, the
bro,
fuck?
are you a fucking e-thought? You when are you starting your OnlyFans, you idiot?
Oh shit!
You're an NPC meme
know.
right now, dude. What the fuck?
I don't know if it's
eyebrows
because
on?
he thinks so less of us that like
Yeah, I
he
know,
didn't
that's it.
realize. that
Dude,
we just
I'm
did-
so
That's
sorry.
what it is.
I can't get it out because I was laughing so bad. But
He's
it's
like,
so
I just-
insulting that I said this stuff to you guys.
He's like, I have books in my background. You fucking incels.
No, okay.
Yeah.
Rothbard, have you heard of him?
Spangler.
I listen to a little guy named Dave Smith in this house. I don't know if you ever heard of the guy I've opened
Free
for. Yeah,
Underground
no, I've heard Dave
podcast.
Smith.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Dude, that's so fucking
Fuck your whole ass road, Sam.
Holy shit, dude. That's so
Okay, so I
like,
guess
Free
here's
you
the-
guys, love an Apple and an Android.
Yeah, I'm
All
sorry.
you're doing is sucking the dick of these.
Yo, wait a minute. I remembered a real thing though. I mean, I believe in some of the like, you know, I guess believe in, but I like all different sorts of theories and like getting it from him. And I think that, you know, the execution of Karl Marx's ideas, and it's not like he really spelled it out, so people kind of executed it anyway. I mean, pretty much every example is just terrible.
The next
But,
thing we should
like-
execute is you.
But
like,
Yeah, these liberal
there's always a
fucking-
but.
no, but Typo's read the Korea book, right? Like the Korea book, like, dude, if you were in
Yeah.
Korea in 1950, like the communists are like the way to go based on the information you have. It doesn't work out well, but you wouldn't know that from the information up to that point, is what I'm saying. And like, I believe in some of the stuff about capitalism being naturally exploitative, and like, it does come from like a social right-wing perspective because I'm thinking about usury, but like the like usury being bad. So I'm like, so it's like an economic left-wing idea in the sense that it's against usury.
There's no way on the planet that you're going to be able to openly, freely trade with other human beings and no one's getting exploited. It is impossible.
Yeah,
it's
I
never
get
gonna
it. I
happen.
get it.
Name one system. Name it.
No,
Make
no,
it
no,
right
I-
now. You can't.
I get
It's
it.
impossible.
No, but I'm saying that it needs to be a balance, right? And that's why I'm saying we're too far in the other direction. So obviously, I'm not saying that I want to have a communist revolution, but I do think that we're too much towards.
Well,
the
yeah,
other
you're going
side.
on the
and,
wall
and I think
first.
you guys agree with me. No, you agree with me because you're talking about crony capitalism too. I
Yes,
mean,
it's bad.
Yeah.
right.
If I was
but-
president,
Absolutely.
I would send the U.S. Marine Corps to the banks. So I'd shut that shit down,
Yeah.
dude.
But then who's
That's
gonna build
literally
the
the
roads?
first. That's like the U.S. military.
Just combine all the things into
With
one
all
thing.
the money from the banks.
I would send them to Langley, California, Harvard Yard, and the banks, dude. That's where I'd send the Marine Corps right away.
Korean War, Bruce Cummings is the book I'm talking about.
Cummings.
Oh man, my chest hurts from fucking laughing.
Yeah,
bro.
dude, that was
That was
hilarious.
great.
It is 9 o'clock. So, all right.
Yeah,
Thanks.
that was
for
perfect,
boys.
Perfect timing. Way to end it.
Oh hey, Luke,
Yeah.
stop leaving before
Shit,
the fucking we
fucks.
say goodbye after. You always do that. You always leave, and we're in the backstage, and we're like, all right, well, Luke's gone. We were gonna.
Okay, Adam,
I
plug
told
your
you
real
that.
life
I
stuff.
was like, I gotta go.
Oh, the 16th, Autumn Lake Winery. This 16th. I have actually a lot of shows. Just check out my social media at Adam Nutter just for all the stuff. I can't think off the top of my head. At Adam Nutter on social media, and go check out the Cult of Us podcast. Go download it now. Thank you.
Okay, and I don't say anything because if you want to find me, you know, I'm out here.
Oh, he's hot.
With
banana.
Dude,
Banana.
you guys love Raytheon.